Good afternoon. Greetings from the Institute of Global Professional IGP. Greetings from the Institute of Global Professional IGP. Thank you all for joining us and staying with us to the end. Honorable knowledge seeker, today I am your host for the afternoon. My name is Badulash. I am from Bangladesh. Dear knowledge seeker, I am proud to be associated with IGP. IGP is a social and ISO certified international educational and training institute. In last 3 years, we already served 35 million plus knowledge seekers from 100 plus countries. IGP is internationally recognized and globally accredited. We are connected to 450 plus profession and 4,500 plus organizations. Institute of Global Professional IGP is a training faculty for skill development which was founded in 2020 and is generating competent candidates to meet demand in the global labor market by providing professional qualification. The Institute of Global Professional is an educational institute that provides social work globally recognized and affordable. We serve student and community resource providing holistic social work and education. We believe that it's not effective to increase one skill just by acquiring formal education. So we provide effective training and consultation to generate professional generation all over the world. We distribute our services locally, nationally, internationally to student, job seeker, job holder, and also for learner to respective campus location and distance learning platform. We are an occupational and dependable institute. IGP is one of the famous online institutes from all over the world. We believe that education is not a business product, it's a part of our human rights. Based on our vision, we are trying to reach all corners of the world for free webinar, seminar, courses, award, quiz competition, mentoring, and counseling, etc. On the other side, we are also trying to offer more than 100 premium services for free, like create own portfolio website, resume builder, cover letter, motivation letter, and one knowledge platform for gathering general knowledge which can update all day. Kids learning game, website, free course, combat sites, and many more. We help empower you to learn to meet their expectation and dream and become highly skilled people. We implement several training program, webinar, and offline online courses for youth and learner by professional trainer, speaker, and coaches. Our sessions are conducted by globally renowned professionals to develop all kind of youth to promote their abilities and personalities. Spreading knowledge is crucial for the Institute of Global Professionals. We believe that knowledge is love and light and visual. So we try to understand the needs of today's generation and serve them with good research and practice method. We must have a genuine concern for the learner we represent. More diversity, growth, and innovation are required to lead a session with professionalism, passion, and integrity. IGP members are committed to offering effective best quality service and continual improvement so that individuals who seek information can improve their skill level and hello. Before we move to the next, let me remind don't forget to share, tag, and mention your friend in the comment box. Your support is very valuable for us. Thank you. Before we move to the next, let me remind don't forget to share, tag, and mention your friend in the comment box. Your support is very valuable for us. Thank you. Moving to the next, with your continuous support, we already completed 1,530 webinars successfully. Moving to the next, with your continuous support, we already completed 1,530 programs successfully. Dear IGP speaker, participant, and well-wisher at this moment, this is a very important message for you all. We change and design our website www.eduigp.com. On this website, we have surprise for you all. But one strong point is that without an account or login, you cannot enjoy our services. So create your account for once with proper information. Note that with proper information, you will enjoy all services. With mismatched data, you cannot do anything here. From now on, you have to participate in live quiz competition on our website. We replace Slido, so you have to directly join our website. Now you can check all our previous webinars with verified e-certificate. Now it's easier and time oriented because after the session, we will not provide you any code for the certification. You have to take part in one exam. After that, if you pass, you will receive your certificate, otherwise not. But you can take part in an exam unlimited till you pass. If you are an IGP speaker, you can download your certificate, speakership certificate. If you are a host of IGP, you can download your certificate of gratitude. If you are a online quiz competition winner, you can download your certificate of participation. If you are selected for a lifetime membership, then you can download a certificate of lifetime membership easily. Besides this, if you participate in any award function which organized combined support with IGP, you can download that also. You can instantly prepare and download 80 types of instant certificates from our website within a minute. Certificate of Global Professional Membership, Certificate of Global Influencer during the pandemic, Certificate of Active Knowledge Seeker, Certificate of Social Activities during the pandemic. Certificate of Achievement IGP Knowledge Seeking Campaign 2020, Certificate of Achievement IGP Knowledge Seeking Campaign 2021, Certificate of Achievement IGP Knowledge Seeking Campaign 2022, Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 1, Authentic Assessment in Teaching Learning, Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 2, Teaching English as a Foreign Language and Assessment, Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 3, Digital Classroom Engagement Tools, Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 4, The New Trend in Education, Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 5, Artist Skill, Organizational Leadership and Managerial Skills, Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 6, Trend and Innovation in Mathematics Education, Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 7, Research and Comprehension Approach, Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 8, Art in Teaching Special Program in Art, Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 9, 21st Century Tool in Teaching Mathematics, Certificate of IGP Corporate Ambassador, Certificate of IGP Campus Ambassador, which you can prepare and download within a minute. From now on, you can participate in 1000 plus international level quiz with verified e-certificate. Teaching tips for teachers, health tips for parents, health tips for teens, gamification tools for teachers. You can join IGP Alumni. You can check out our 50 plus premium services website for free and many more. Dear IGP well-wisher, we promised you, but lack of technical issue, we are late sending you on time. This is a great opportunity to collect your previous conditions and solve all issues from our website. Now you can enroll, reset password, everything. You can check your dashboard for all webinar details. It's a cordial request to you. Check our button and page on our website. Surely I can say we will benefit. Thank you, but note that without an account or logged in, you cannot enjoy our services. At present, we are going to start our 1540 program, which name is Special Celebration with Dr. Shobik Ganguly. The topic is WIP based e-learning for 21st century class. And today our speaker's name is Dr. Shobik Ganguly. He is from India. Before I hand over the stage to our speaker, sir, I want to share a very little bit about him. Assistant Professor, Department of Electrical and Instrument Engineering, Thapar Institute of Engineering and Technology. Now, very important moment for me to invite our speaker to IGP with his presentation. Now, very important moment for me to invite our speaker to IGP with his presentation. Hello, sir.
Hello, good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, sir. Sir, the stage is yours. You can start your presentation now.
Okay, fine. So, once again, good afternoon, good morning, good evening to whichever part of the world you are. Myself, Dr. Shovik Ganguly, I'm serving as an assistant professor in the Department of Electrical and Instrumentation Engineering at Thapar Institute of Engineering and Technology, that is situated in Patiala, in the northern part of India. So, in the next one and a half hour, we'll be taking you through YIP based e learning for the 21st century class. So, first of all, we'll talk about what are the three terms that I have taken. One is Y denotes YouTube, I denotes Instagram, and P denotes Pinterest. So, with these three tools or three social media tools, how we can incorporate our 21st century class or how we can engage our 21st century class. This is the challenge for today's discussion. So, first of all, at the onset, we'll talk about some of the background related to e learning because this is a part which will be there only in online mode of teaching or engaging your participants in this 21st century class post COVID era. So we will give you about the overview of YIP and its benefits, how we can engage the students in a better fashion, and how we can extract out the learning out of the students through this YIP mode of e-learning. So with this, let me start discussing about today's topic. First of all, a brief introduction about e-learning. E-learning, as we all know, full form is electronic learning means by virtue of which we can learn digitally and making use of the facility of internet, and we deliver our educational content and resources online. So it has been found after COVID or during COVID as well that e-learning has been transforming gradually. The classes have been, our education system as a whole has been transforming from the traditional classroom classes, a classroom model, and going beyond any physical boundaries. So I am sitting over here in India, in the northern part of India, and delivering a lecture in Bangladesh. I think it's half an hour's difference, time difference, and participants are there. I think I have, if I'm not mistaken, participants are there from Indonesia, Philippines, and southeastern parts of Asia mostly. I don't know. There is a participant from Nigeria or Kenya as well. Some persons from some marine college in African nations. So so it is beyond any physical boundary that we may think of. We can extend this particular e-learning or electronic learning to. So basic thing that we require is our digital technology, primarily the internet facility, and how do we communicate and facilitate this particular educational content or our educational resources. So it all started in the year 1960, or more prominently in the 90s, when internet became a popular tool, and through internet came some e-learning modules, or there was a significant momentum to the with the advent of internet, or with the use of different facilities like remote learning, and enabling the individuals to learn from anywhere, to access from anywhere the educational materials, and interact with the educators as well as with their peers from anywhere in the world. So it all started late 90s. I can say that late 90s, the entire world had started discussing about e-learning or remote learning, community practices, community schooling, and something of that sort. Uh, why it is important in 21st century, especially because there are a lot more advantages of using the e-learning modules due to the accessibility of the internet facilities these days. So internet is a prime facility which is given to I think, if I'm not mistaken, to each of every part of the world. We had been using internet. It is it has extended beyond the rural areas as well, and it has reached at every household as well. So if it's accessible, definitely, and if it is flexible as well, because there is no time limit, we can engage the classes at any time of the day, right? We can engage at our leisurely time, at our off time as well. So of course, learners can choose when to study, where to study, and making a balance of education with other commitments such as family or work or something of that sort. Interactivity, because with the use of multimedia elements, e-learning provides a very interactive platform and engage students or engage learners with different learning experience altogether. So we can incorporate a variety of contents, be in the form of some simulations, be in the form of quizzes, videos as well, discussions as well. So why we are seeing all these engaging activities, that we are finally moving into YIP based e-learning. So to set the tone, we need to discuss about some of the advantages or some of the merits which e-learning offers in the 21st century. So first of all is the accessibility, second is the flexibility in the teaching pedagogy, and third is the interactivity through the multimedia elements. Apart from that, we have increased our level of e-learning activities to a greater extent, to a broader audience, and it can cater to many people all over the world, across the world, and making it also cost effective and efficient as well to develop these educational institutions or organizations as well, to make it more scalable and beneficial for the society at large. Apart from that, we have the personalization. With this particular mode of adaptive teaching or flexible teaching, we can offer personalized learning experience to meet the individual learner's need and preferences. Each learner has his own learning style and own way of learning, which can be addressed to some extent due to the flexible time, due to the interaction or with the instructors, doubt clearing sessions with the instructors likewise. And this has helped to customize our e-learning or learners to make tailor-made content and support them with more effective learning outcomes. So this is what we mean to say, that these are some of the important features of our e-learning, say accessibility, flexibility, interactivity, scalability, personalization as well. Now, coming to giving an overview of what we are delivering today and why it is so important that we are delivering today, there are three modes which we have already told you in the beginning as well. That Y stands for the YouTube, I stands for the Instagram, and P stands for Pinterest. So these basically are the three popular social media platforms that have gained immense popularity and influence in the digital world. So this platform has certain basic features, certain benefits, making them valuable tools for learning and for individuals as well as for businesses as well. So first of all, let us undergo, as we are already into the e-learning platform and we are having the discussion through some platform which we call as StreamYard. It is being parallelly being shared through YouTube link and Facebook Live, in which the participants are also watching. So it is basically a YouTube use basically your video sharing platform where the users can upload, view, and share their videos. Now, first of all, what is the benefit of using these type of contents through YouTube only? Or let us discuss some of the advantages, or rather the merits of using YouTube as a platform for learning. So first of all, we get a vast array of educational content. There is, you name a particular topic in your domain of work, in your domain of research, you'll get each and every type of video being uploaded. Just thing is that since there is no cross check about the content, so of course there can be some quality checks that should be performed by you people or the participants over here. But apart from that, if we can address a wide range of educational videos, you can see some tutorials, some lectures, some documentaries. So this is a valuable resource for your learning and self improvement as well. So we get a wide variety of educational content from our YouTube. Even the topics that we deliver, sometimes we also even consult to prepare our lectures in some certain point of time, because if we are learning, then also the students will be able to learn from them as well. So if you give at the end of your class, if you give some lecture videos, or for if you upload through your learning management system some lecture videos, it will be highly beneficial for the students to recall the things whatever we discussed in the class, and it will be even be better that we follow a similar example from a lecture which we have delivered in YouTube platform. So visual and auditory learning, so this is equally important. When a teacher teaches you through YouTube, or your visual sensation and your auditory stimuli, they are energized or they are engaged. So this enhances your learning experience, and catering to the different learning styles. Some may be slow learners, they may have to watch the video say 5 times. Some may be quick learners, even one or two lectures will be sufficient, or 1 or 2 times view will be able is sufficient for that particular guy to make learn about the concept, same concept. It is, since it's a visual thing that is being going on, it is easier to learn through visualization and through what you hear. That is one of the another benefit of YouTube, or learning through YouTube. Accessibility, of course, YouTube's can be accessed at any point of time, anywhere in the world, as long as there is a net connection. So of course, this flexibility will allow your learners to engage with content at their convenient time. So if you prepare a good set of videos and upload it and generate the YouTube link, of course, you can give it to your students. At the same time, they will have the flexibility or accessibility whenever there is internet connection in their hostels, in their house. They can look into it, and at their convenience they can learn, and they can ask in the turn up in the next class with some doubts which they have. Global reach and community engagement, so of course YouTube has a global user base, so of course it will allow you to connect, collaborate learners, content creators from across the different parts of the world. So always it is a fascinating part that you develop a global reach once you deliver it from and once it is uploaded in some lecture form in some YouTube or something of that sort, it will immediately be coming into the content or coming into the discussion of everyone across the world. So you may be having learners from different sections of the world. They have different learning abilities. They have been brought up through different school environments, but still they can take time, see the videos again and again, and then try to learn out of it. Another social media, one of the popular social media apart from Facebook, is Instagram, and it's once again a photo and a video sharing platform where emphasizing through some way of visual storytelling and creativity. So definitely there are two terms over here. Something you learn through stories, something you learn through you develop your creativity skills through posting in a new way some of your thought processes as well. So normally it happens that your Instagram, they are offering some short videos or reels or images or even captions, leading to some concise content, some consumable educational content. So of course users will easily grasp or quickly grasp the key concepts and the ideas of looking at those short videos or some storytelling part of view. Here the teacher or the instructor can engage his or her creativity as well. Engaging visuals, of course, if the video content or the visual content is less, it gives you a very powerful platform for presenting any educational information in an appealing manner, in a captivating manner, so that the student remains glued to the topic. They do not lose track in midway through the topic, and they learn at the same time. Another important part is community building, because in Instagram, of course, if you start following some person, if you start following your teacher, if you start following your friends, you'll be able to see all those videos and posts that are there. So it will allow you to build a community of your own across your shared interests, facilitating some engagement, discussion forums, or collaboration amongst the learners as well as the educators as well. Mobile learning, even Instagram, normally we have the Instagram app installed in our mobiles, so of course we can learn through the mobile first approach, and learners have the convenience of accessing those educational contents on their smartphones. And of course they save time, lot of time involved in other activities as well. So they can use their smartphones to watch some short, engaging, compelling storytelling way of uh, learning. So these benefits definitely will have a far-reaching impact on the learning outcomes as well. Pinterest is another visual discovery and a bookmarking platform, basically, where users can find and save ideas or any inspiration as well. So these are naturally having some benefits. So first of all, it is a good collection of educational resources. So Pinterest usually enables users to discover and curate some collections of educational resources, like some articles, some infographics, some tutorials, some lesson plans as well. So whatever users can find and save, and whatever users can get inspiration from, they put in this bookmarking platform, and with the help of which the other people can get benefited as well. And of course they can use their boards, they can organize and save some educational content based on their interest and based on their needs, creating some personalized way of learning repository. So of course based on the interest they can form a group, they can have a group where some discussions, some contents are available. And of course there are several topics in which there may be more than one articles that can be written, more different way of representing through infographics, some tutorials, some lessons, maybe some lecture ppts can be also be kept as a bookmark in the Pinterest board. And of course visual nature stimulates creativity, creates inspiration, creates more engagement in learning, and explore diverse topics and discover new perspective of introducing any particular topic. Collaborative learning, and of course this is taking place through some collaborative boards. So of course it will enable your educators and learners as well to collaborate, share ideas with one another, and of course co-create content as well. So if you divide a particular chapter into certain subtopics, so each one can contribute to each of the topics, and by virtue of which they can get benefited mutually. So overall, talking about the overall benefits. So let us discuss some of the features. It is first of all, this we had been discussing time and again, so we'll be discussing few points time and again also. That it has diverse content formats, so it can be in the form of videos, it can be form of images, it can be in form of some articles, some infographics, to different learning perspective or different learning preferences. Some easily capture the information through graphs, through table forms, through figures, or something of that sort. So wide range of content formats will help learning better, or in a diverse fashion these contents are presented. Apart from that, it is often engaging and motivating the students to learn from these mode of learning as well. So retention of information will be more interactive features are there, so there should be more learning engagement, there should be more motivation, and further there will be more retention of information if you learn through visualization, through storytelling, or something of that sort. Personalization and customization, this is another important feature that plays a very key role in the learning experience, that aligns with the interest and the learning goals as well. So depending upon the learning style, depending upon the learning experience, depending upon how you can cope up at your free time, we can always have the personalization or customization of a particular course that is being learned through the social media platforms as well. Apart from that, convenience and accessibility, of course it should, the users or the learners should have the flexibility to access the educational content anytime and through anywhere and using various devices. Suppose if I'm using a smartphone, I'm using a laptop, or I am using a desktop, that does not matter. The file format should be in such a way that it can be accessed through any device as well. Last but not the least, it develops some networking or community building. So it facilitates this YIP mode of learning, will facilitate networking and community building amongst learners and educators. And they provide also support, feedback, mentorship, opportunities, etc. So these are some of the benefits that your YIP have. And now, why do we feel that this will be our need of the hour to teach through YIP mode or YIP mode of e-learning? So first of all, the traditional classrooms, there cannot be any substitute for that. But of course, mostly it has been a cornerstone of education for so many centuries. However, in the 21st century, there was a growing need for learning through these three modes, which we call as YouTube, Instagram, and Pinterest. So, of course, when you talk about classes, we need to evolve out of educational landscape as well. So of course, a person sitting in US or a person sitting in Europe can attend my lecture anywhere in the world at any part of the time, say for example at the time of the convenience as well. So the lectures may be recorded and you can listen to these interactive sessions and participate in the lecture as well. So, a little more detailing regarding engagement and relevant content, first of all. So, YIP mode provides a wide variety of multimedia content, either through videos, through images, through infographics, through tutorial lessons, through some lesson plans, or some lesson outlines. Some PPT PowerPoint presentations are being provided to the students to engage through different contents that resonates with the students' interest and their preferences as well. So this will keep the students motivated and actively participate in the learning process as well. Diverse learning resources. So they provide a wealth of different educational resources created by professionals, created by experts, created by fellow educators as well. So these platforms will enable the teachers to access a wide range of materials like different documentaries, different tutorial lessons, different articles, lesson plans, everything they want to. And this will also cater to the different learning styles that the students at different parts of the world are having as well. Authentic and real world connections. So, of course, YIP provides or allows your students to connect with the real world scenarios. They get experiences from the experts as well. They can explore some real life examples. They can check out some case studies, interviews on YIP platforms, and get a broader perspective of the things. And this will also help the students to learn or understand the practical applications of their learning as well. Differentiated instruction. So of course, every student is unique and they have a different learning need and they have a different learning preference as well. So this will allow the teachers to personalize their instructors by curating content that suits each and every individual student's abilities, interests, their learning styles as well. So this differentiation will promote student engagement, active participation of students in the classroom, in the digital room, of course, and it will also help them to comprehend easily, and it will also lead to academic success as well. Uh, of course, collaborative and interactive learning is sometimes we used to call it at our childhood days, we used to call it group study during our engineering college days. But nowadays we call it collaborative and interactive learning. This is a new 21st century learning, and they can use several platforms like Zoom, webinar, StreamYard, every different learning platforms. Even Google Meet is also there to facilitate some group projects, some discussion, some knowledge sharing. They can collaborate, they can put their comments, they can provide some feedback on each other's work. Peer learning, everything can be obtained using this particular interactive learning mode. And thus in a process they will develop some critical thinking skills, they will have improvement in their communication skills as well. Apart from that, we have accessibility and flexible learning. Of course, I told you that at your convenience, at your own pace, at your own location, you can have these sort of learning as well. So students can access the e-content from anywhere, anytime, and as long as they are having the internet access as well. This will definitely empower the students to take ownership of their learning. Unless and until the students take ownership of their learning, it is very difficult for them to succeed ahead and accommodate their personal schedules and personal preferences. They are not sacrificed at all. Apart from that, we talk about digital literacy, which is taking place and throughout the world. It is also equally crucial that proficiency in digital tools and technologies is equally skillful, is equally crucial or critical in the 21st century learning. So educators can help the students develop some digital literacy skills and learning through information literacy or media literacy as well as online communication skills as well. So these skills are essential for their academic benefit and for their professional success as well. Keeping pace with the technological advancements. So you have to keep pace with the technological advancements, due to which we are talking about YouTube as a learning means. We're talking about Instagram as a social media platform to promote learning, and as well as bookmarking platform in the form of Pinterest. So these type of activities will definitely help and develop some critical learning, develop creativity in the student. And these platforms will encourage students to curate, analyze, synthesize information, and develop some higher order thinking skills as well. Students can also express their creativity by creating some content, some presentations, or some visual representations of their learning through these three social media platforms as well. Apart from that, we have some key features and components. First of all, it must be using a user friendly interface. It must be customizable learning paths. So definitely the learning must be customizable, the learning must be personalized, interactive multimedia content, and user friendly interface means we can use either your smartphones, you can either use your laptops or desktops even, to access the same type of materials. Assessment is also an important part, and feedback mechanisms should be an inherent part of this particular learning procedure. Apart from that, we can use several collaborative learning tools like Google Meet, Zoom platform, and the other different access to combine, to share, to group study, something of that sort. Apart from that, we have the personalized learning, just as I told you, engaging students and motivating students, increase student participation, and access to a wide range of learning resources, flexibility in the pace and schedule, and of course promoting individual and independent thinking or critical thinking skills, higher order thinking skills, developing the higher order thinking skills pertaining to Bloom's taxonomy as well. Now, discussing in details of those few points have already been discussed. We will be time and again be discussing these sort of things, so that everything can be learned from you here only. So, YIP platforms, they provide a wealth of multimedia content and delivers or caters to different learning styles, different learning interests. We can engage the students through videos, through infographics, through images, through tutorials, through articles that make them engage or participate more, make it more interactive and visually appealing as well. So, apart from that, personalized learning experience it offers, students can explore their content, they can learn at their own pace, they can revisit the materials as and when they need to revise it. They focus on the topics that align themselves with their interests, their strengths, and of course, they develop the ability to personalize learning that can boost motivation, engagement, or participation, and overall academic success as well. Apart from that, we have the expanded learning opportunities. So YIP will provide an access to wide variety of resources beyond your traditional classroom materials, and students can explore content from experts, from professionals, from peers across the world, and they also develop or expand their knowledge and perspective as well. YIP based e-learning will break down definitely geographical barriers and opens up a world of learning opportunities as well. Uh, it helps to develop critical thinking abilities, develop creativity in the students. So while you are making some diverse content, while you are reading from different resources, of course, somewhere we may ask students to discuss about their opinions on a particular topic. So Pinterest and Instagram will allow the students to curate and create some content enabling creativity and self-expression as well. Collaboration and knowledge sharing, of course, it facilitates collaboration and it establishes networking amongst students, and students can engage in group activities like group projects, some discussion forums and interactive activities both within their classroom and with their peers from other schools as well as locations. Collaboration will definitely promote teamwork, and it will promote also communication skills and develop a sense of community as well. So, real world connections and applications, this will enable the students to connect their learning with the real time situations. They can learn from their case studies, their interviews, their examples, that demonstrate that how these concepts are being developed on different contexts as well. And this will help the students to understand the practical relevance and value for the education as well. So some more benefits which we had been discussing earlier as well. So we will be able to achieve increased digital literacy, and technical skills will be improved. Students will learn how to navigate these digital platforms, evaluate the information sources, and communicate and effectively be present online as well. And at the same time, the students learn these skills, they prepare them, this will prepare them for success in higher education, in lifelong learning, in career building later on as well. So YIP based e-learning, which will provide flexibility and accessibility to the students. They can access any educational material online anywhere, as long as they are having the internet connection. Apart from that, this flexibility will allow you to accommodate different life learning styles, schedule as well, preferences, and allowing the students to learn at their own convenience and their own pace as well. So some more benefits, of course, motivation and engagement, definitely. Of course, it's an interactive module, so multimedia content is there, visual appeals are there, interactive features are there on this platform, which will enhance or increase the student participation, student engagement, student motivation in this particular learning process. And the students are likely to get involved and interested in the material, and leading to much improved learning outcomes as well. And when we talk about 21st century skill development, this will help the students to develop the necessary digital skills, critical thinking skills, of course, communication, collaboration, digital literacy, media literacy, as well as creativity. So this provides, and YIP will provide a platform of digital learning that will help to reflect the skills that are needed for success in the modern world, or in the modern digital world rather. Summarizing the benefits that we have: efficient management of classroom resources. So we can call it a benefit: real-time monitoring of the progress, and individualized or personalized attention and support, and of course opportunity for data-driven instruction as well. And of course there is a professional development and the networking opportunities that lies with this form of e-learning. And when we are accessing a wide variety of educational resources, some interactive materials, engaging materials like videos, images, some complex concepts can easily be discussed through some real time problems or real world problems, some illustrations, and making learning more and more interactive and more memorable as well. And at the same time this will provide a wide range of books, materials, e-resources, e-books, videos, infographics, lesson plans, teaching resources as well. So these platforms will serve as a repository of knowledge, and where we can offer a diverse range of materials and that can be integrated into lessons, and finally the plans to enhance your instruction as well. Apart from that, we have the collaboration and professional development opportunities, where it provides YIP learning mode will provide opportunities for collaboration, some professional development amongst the teachers. Educators can connect with their peers, they can join some communities, share some ideas and best resources and best practices, and of course, collaborating learning with YIP platforms. This will facilitate the professional growth and the exchange of innovative teaching strategies as well. So these are some more benefits as well: content curation. So of course customization of the content, you need to enable your teachers to curate and customize the content, making it aligned to the curriculum and the teaching objectives. They can search, filter and organize resources according to the specific needs, and creating a personalized section of materials for the students as well. These customizations will usually allow teachers to tailor their instruction to meet their unique needs and interests as well. Differentiated instruction, of course, it's a post differentiated instruction which will allow your teachers to address the diverse learning needs of their students. They can also select and provide a variety of resources and activities from YIP platforms, and they will also accommodate different learning styles, abilities, interests as well. So the flexibility involves some personalized way of teaching and learning for the students as well. And when we have the formative assessment and other feedback, YIP will provide an important tool for the formative assessment and feedback. They can create, the teachers can create their quizzes, their surveys, their interactive assignments to measure the understanding of the students and the progress of the students as well. So they can also provide some timely feedback through their comments as well. Professional networking and collaboration. So, of course, it provides a good way of networking amongst the teachers, amongst the students as well. Some group studies can take place between the students. Educators can connect with the experts, educational organizations, and uh, leaders in this particular field, in a particular field of study. So, of course, it will allow the teachers to expand their professional network, exchange ideas, and get themselves updated with the latest and trends in the educational practices as well. So, apart from that, integration of multimedia and technology, it has been an era of technology and multimedia resources. There are different forms available through videos, images, interactive tools available on YIP to create and engage a dynamic learning experience. So, this particular integration will increase the teaching effectiveness and the student learning outcomes as well. Apart from the fact data-driven insights, a YIP can offer data analytics and insights into the student engagement process and performance as well. The students can track their teachers can track their students' interactions, with online resource identify areas of the strengths and implementation and make them informed for instructions as well as for decisions. So these significantly contribute to the benefit of using your YIP platforms for e-learning. Apart from that, I think training and support for the teachers will be equally important. Infrastructure and technical requirements will be even more if you are going completely for the online part. Integration with existing curriculum and teaching methods. So the old teaching pedagogy will absolutely not go waste. So of course, integrating it with the new learning outcomes or the new way of engaging students, motivating students, making more interactive classes can be done using the YIP platforms as well. Engaging parents and other stakeholders to get themselves involved with the students as well. When it comes to such a rosy picture, of course, it has got some challenges as well. Access to internet connection and access to technology is also somewhat lacking in some of the poor countries in African nations or some part of Southeast Asia as well. So every students cannot carry the smartphones, like in India also we are facing the similar sort of problems of having not having smartphones to the uh, students, not accessing tablets as well. Stable internet connection is not there in the rural areas, limited access to the resources. So this can be some extent challenging as well. So unequal access can lead to a digital divide, and of course the students are at the disadvantageous position, which do not make use of any necessary technology or making use of different connection activities or connectivity activities as well. Quality control and reliability of the content. Sometimes we are having so many materials, as I told you. It is very difficult also to judge the quality of the material or the authenticity of the material. So it gives a vast amount of content, although so ensuring the quality and the reliability of the educational material can be challenging sometimes. It can be that the educators should carefully curate and evaluate the content availability of these platforms to ensure accuracy, relevance, and alignment with the educational standards. So, vast amount of data, user-generated content can be time-consuming, but still we require to sort it out and to get the maximum benefit out of it. Copyright issues and intellectual property concerns are there, because copyright issues can be a part, because when you are creating some content or when you are generating some content, they can be plagiarized as well. They can be taken inspired completely from a particular material or from a particular video or from a particular book as well. So this cannot be done. So educators need to be aware of the copyright issues, and they should ensure that they're using a content which is legally compliant way. It may require some due permissions or licensing of the copyrighted materials, which can be sometimes complex as well as time consuming. Apart from that, distractions and inappropriate content. Inappropriate content can demotivate a student. Can student, if we are not able to find it in YouTube, some good content, if you're not able to find it in some Insta post or something of that sort, it is sometimes difficult as well to get tracked along with us. So there can be certain distractions. So students needs to establish some guidelines, some guidance to the responsible use of digital citizenship, and help the students navigate and filter their content effectively as well. Digital literacy, definitely all can be digitally cannot be digitally literate. So of course this can create some problem once we are exercising this study in this particular 21st century class, or for the 21st century class we are having it in completely digital mode as well. Technical skills sometimes can be lacking. So if there is no internet connection, how to retrieve it, how to troubleshoot it. So you must be an engineer to that should keep a note of these things, as well as interact responsibly within the online environment as well. And apart from that, the assessment and the feedback mechanisms must be carried out effectively. Time to time feedback can be sometimes challenging as well in an online mode. And of course, to educators, they need to explore some appropriate tools. They need to establish some tools and strategies to assess the student learning, track progress, and get a meaningful feedback as well. The nature of YIP platforms, they may require some creativity in designing assignments or that will align to the interactive and the visual nature of the content as well. Apart from that, integration with the existing curriculum and the teaching methods, because this is altogether a new way of learning, where we are deviating completely from the existing curriculum or the teaching methodologies or the teaching pedagogies that which we have been using for so long, for centuries as well. So educators must carefully plan that how should we align our YP resources and activities with learning objectives, and to ensure also coherent and a meaningful learning experience for the students as well. They may require also rethinking of the lesson plans and the instructional strategies as well. Apart from that, teaching overload, teaching workload and time management, because once we are building a content, once we are engaged in some form of educator, in the form of educator, we require to devote some additional time and effort initially, especially the content creation or instructional design stages. Apart from that, they need to also engage the workload effectively in balancing the benefits of YIP platforms with the demands for the curriculum delivery, and as well as your classroom management as well. Now, talking about some of the future possibilities and innovations in this YIP learning, there are some advancements in learning and teaching tools, or e-learning platforms or tools, integration of AI, of course. Definitely, AI will come into the picture, and virtual reality is also a part uh, which is an inherent part of this particular YIP based e-learning procedures as well. Adaptive learning, personalized learning algorithms are being developed, and how students can be benefited. Let us cross-examine the future possibilities and the innovations leading to YIP based e-learning as well. So interactive learning or immersive learning is a part of today's technology, and we have already advanced in virtual reality or augmented reality, whatever we call it, and it can provide some immersive experience or interactive experience of learning as well. So they could integrate YIP platforms can be integrated with VR or AR elements, and allowing the students to explore some virtual environments, engage in some simulated scenarios, and also interact with the digital objects to uh, increase their depth of understanding as well. Apart from that, we had been talking about adaptive learning, we had been talking about personalized learning, and we cannot evade out of the artificial intelligence. So artificial intelligence can be harnessed to create adaptive learning systems on YIP based platforms. AI algorithms can analyze user data, and they can track their learning progress. They can provide the personalized recommendations and interventions as well. They could adapt to individual learning styles. They can come out with their own preferences. They can come out with their own abilities and deliver content and resources that are particularly catering to any student's need as well. Gamification or game-based learning, this is a very very interesting concept that we are coming up, and if we are able to integrate some game elements and mechanics into YIP based learning methods, it can be more engaging, more enjoyable as well. Some of the gamification techniques like leaderboards, we do have it in our IGP platform as well. They take quizzes, and they have their leaderboards, they have their badges, they have their rewards, they have the certifications. So these can motivate our students and foster a sense of achievement as well. So any game-based learning or any quizzing activity after the engaging of the lecture can provide some interactive skills, interactive challenges or simulations that will promote or develop or help to develop the students to have their critical thinking and problem solving skills as well. So YIP based platforms also will enhance collaborative learning, and since we are using the social media platforms, so which is the social learning experience that students are getting. And apart from that, some advanced features like group projects, some virtual classroom ambience, some real time collaboration can also be integrated into these platforms as well, to have better experience for the learners. Students can also collaborate on their assignments. They can engage in peer-to-peer learning, and they can also interact with the experts and the guest speakers through the live sessions and the virtual events as well. Data analytics also play a crucial roles because we are handling a huge data and provide some interest into students' learning patterns, say their engaging levels and their progress as well. So these analytics will help the students identify their areas that how they can improve, how they can use the personalized instruction, how they can provide the targeted supports to the students, and also develop some analytical skills that will advanced analytical skills rather to contribute to the evidence-based decision making and curriculum development as well. Micro learning, which also focuses on some delivering short and focused bursts of content, which is also gaining popularity these days. So another a new term or new coinage which we call as micro learning. This is a short burst of a content which is often good, beneficial, easy, quick for digesting the things and targeting some particular learning experience as well. So it can be easily being shared and accessed on YIP platforms, allowing your learners to fit into their learning apart from their busy schedule at work and engaging with family as well. Apart from that, we have multilingual and multicultural learning experience. When you are learning from different parts of the world, sitting at different places of the world, of course we have a different level of culture altogether, and we have a different multilingual aspects as well. So it can enable content to be accessible to learners. We have different linguistic backgrounds, and they can have YIP platforms can give you the cultural exchange by connecting with students, educators from diverse cultural backgrounds, and promoting some global collaboration and also understanding. So these type of continuous professional development for the educators, also it can serve as a hub for for their professional development, for motivating the educators to access their training resources, webinars, and collaborative spaces to engage their teaching practices as well. Further, they can exchange their ideas, they can share the best practices, they can also engage in communities of practice as well, with different YIP platforms, which will help in the continuous learning and growth of the teachers as well. Coming to the concluding remarks, of course, we talked about YouTube, we talked about Instagram, we talked about Pinterest, which will offer a wide range of opportunities and benefits for both the teachers as well as the educators. And this innovative approach will help leverage education and the power of multimedia content, the social interaction, personalized learning to engage the students and the learners engage in the teaching and learning process more effectively. The students can provide access to diverse and engaging educational content, providing personalized or customized learning, help the students to develop creative thinking, and of course, they can also explore a wealth of multimedia content, collaborate with peers, connect their learning to real world applications, and also use the platforms for digital literacy in the 21st century skills, which is essential. Global awareness is also equally essential in preparing the students for success in this particular interacting world, or in this particular interconnected world as well. For teachers, of course, it opens up new possibilities for instructional design, content curation, and also developing collaboration and networking with the other educators as well. They can also get a vast array of educational content, customized content to meet their specific needs, and integrate multimedia and technology with their instruction. There are several AI tools which are coming up to create video content as well. Even sometimes your long videos can be cut out into some short bursts, which we call as micro learning, and so that they can share their ideas, resources, best practices to the learners for their professional growth and innovation as well. However, when we are implementing YIP, it also presents some challenges, that is access to technology, the quality of the content, copyright concerns as well. The educators also need to address several challenges proactively and ensure some equitable access to resources and a safe learning ambience or a responsible learning ambience is created. Looking ahead, we find that the future possibilities are there, or advancements in technologies that are taking place in the form of VR, artificial intelligence, gamification can further enhance this particular learning experience. And these innovations hold the potential to create some immersive learning, or we call it adaptive learning or interactive learning environments that caters to individual needs. It help the students to develop critical thinking, creativity in the students, and also collaborating in some group projects or group assignments as well. Apart from that, you can extract out the benefits of YIP based e-learning. Educators can have to accept it on the ongoing professional development and collaborate with colleagues, stay informed with the emerging trends and the best practices as well. So, by harnessing the power of YIP, integrating them effectively with the educational landscape, they can create their engaging, personalized, meaningful learning experience that will prepare the students for the opportunities and the challenges of the 21st century. I think I'm done with my lecture, and over to you, IJP, for question answers and any interaction that will be helpful to the participants as well. Over to you, ma'am.
I cannot. Thank you so much, sir, for your rich content presentation, which can impact our knowledge seekers surely. After your presentation, I hope our knowledge seeker can learn something new, which was our only intention. Learn and grow together, IGP knowledge seeker. Once again, thank you so much, sir, for your presentation. Sir, now it's time for our question answer session, which is the one more valuable part of our regular webinar. Honorable sir, please stay with us. After a short video, we will be back in our session part 2, which is the question answer part. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have a webinar certification and online quiz competition. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have a webinar certification and online quiz competition. participants, dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have a webinar certification and online quiz competition. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have a webinar certification and online quiz competition. Sir, I think after your wonderful presentation, our participant can understand the topic very clearly. That's why no questions from our participants. So once again, thank you so much, sir, for your time in IGP. We have learned a lot from you with new topic. It will add some value to our day-to-day activity along with our academic and professional growth. Honorable sir, hope to see you again with a new topic and a new day. Thank you, sir. Take care.
Okay, bye bye.
Dear IGP knowledge seeker, it's time for our webinar certification. This is the most attractive and powerful part of our regular webinar. After a short video, we will start our webinar certification. After webinar certification, we have an online quiz competition and quiz certification. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask you. It's time for our webinar certification. This is the most attractive and powerful part of our regular webinar. After a short video, we will start our webinar certification. After webinar certification, we have an online quiz competition and quiz certification. Certification process. Visit www.eduigp.com. Please make sure your presence on our website. Find a learning session and get enrolled. After watching completing part 1, click mark as complete. Move to the next, which is the learning test. Who is passing mark 80%? If passed, back to the course again to download your certificate. If failed, retake the quiz. Download your certificate in PDF or JPG. For your attention, I am going to share the procedure again. Visit www.eduigp.com. Please make sure your presence on our website. Find a learning session and get enrolled. After watching completed part 1, click mark as complete. Move to the next quiz is the learning test quiz. Passing mark 80%. If pass, back to the course again. If fail, to retake the quiz. Download your certificate in PDF or JPG. Dear IGP Knowledge Seeker, it's time for our most engaging part of this webinar, which is an online quiz competition, which is a regular webinar activity. Now, time for the online quiz competition. To join the online quiz competition properly, please follow my instructions carefully. Now, time for the online quiz competition. To join the online quiz competition properly, follow my instructions carefully. Visit www.slido.com and find today's topic, which one is WIP, Best E-Learning for 21st Century Class, and Slido code is 2856201. 2856201. After the short video, we will start our quiz session. I repeat the code again, 2856801. With 15 people, we are going to start our quiz session. Our first question is online programs are offered in the form of web-based online or e-learning courses. Option 1 true, option 2 false. Option 1 is the right answer and 100% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Sun Knight is holding the first question. Our next question is, e-learning is an educational system based on electronic media but with formalized teaching. Option 1 true, option 2 false. Option 1 is the right answer. 93% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Guatemala is holding the first question. Our third question is, improvements are made on the internet-based training in the form of e-learning. Option 1, late 1990s to early 1990s. Option 2, late 1990s to early 2000. Option 2 is the right answer. 64% people are right here. In the leaderboard, MP Nasir is holding the first question. Our fourth question is, e-learning is an educational system based on electronic media but with formalized teaching. Option 1 true, option 2 false. Option 1 is the right answer. 100% people are right here. In the leaderboard, and Nasir is holding the first question. Our fifth question is: this trend use technology including online forms, e-learning modules, and web-based modules. Option 1, gamification. Option 2, goals, media, mobile.
আগে দেশ দেখো তারপর বিদেশ আমি মনে করি খুব ভালো করে জানো আমার এই দেশের বাইরে পুরো বেড়াতে একদমই ভালো লাগে
Option 2 is the right answer. 75% people are right here in the leaderboard. Lisa is holding the first question. Our sixth question is: e-learning is based on option 1, anytime, any date, any place. Option 2, any piece on any place, anytime.
আচ্ছা শোনো শোনো আমরা চলো সবাই মিলে আন্দোলন করছি আমি না ক্লাবে পেয়েছি তাই এখন কাজের জন্য না আমি
Option 2 is the right answer. 63% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Jingbei is holding the first question. Our next question is: advantage of the e-learning web-based training. Option 1, non-interactive. Option 2, keep training records.
আচ্ছা কারণ নেই আমি কি তোমাদের কাছে বেশি কিছু চাই মানে আমি
Option 2 is the right answer. 100% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Kingbei is holding the first question. Our next question is: e-learning can be CD-ROM based. Option 1, false. Option 2, true.
একটাই করে আছে তুই কি বলছিস বাবা মা মারা যাওয়ার পর থেকে আমি তোমাকে যতই মায়ের
Option 2 is the right answer. 63% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Kingbei is holding the first question. Our ninth question is: the 3 E's of work-based learning are option 1, education, expose, and experience. Option 2, expose, explore, and experience.
সবাই জানে যে কেউ সব ঠিক এখন তুই এই কথা বলছিস আমার কথা শুন
Option 2 is the right answer, and 31% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Kingbei is holding the first position. Our last and final question of the afternoon session is: the most used e-learning in complexity based. Option 1, true. Option 2, false. In the leaderboard, option 2 is the right answer, and 100% people are right here. So congratulations to our online quiz competition winner top 10. Congratulations again. We will take a few minutes for finalizing the result, and after that we will issue our online quiz competence certificate on our official Facebook page and group Institute of Global Professionals. Congratulations to our online quiz competition winner top 10. Congratulations again. We will take a few minutes for finalizing the result, and after that we will issue our online quiz competence certificate on our official Facebook page and group Institute of Global Professionals. Congratulations to our online quiz competition winner top 10. Congratulations again. We will take a few minutes for finalizing the result, and after that we will issue our online quiz competence certificate on our official Facebook page and group Institute of Global Professionals. At the end of our session, we can say properly feed your skill, never stop learning, cause life never stop teaching us. Be happy and stay safe. See you again and again. We want your participation in every program. If you want to live a happy life, try to a goal, not to people or things. Albert Einstein. Before I say or hit the end like button, I again want to thank all IGP knowledge seekers for your active participation as always. See you again in the next session.